Hello, Monsters Ben here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and Part 8, I think. Is it Part 8? Is it Part 8? Yes! Good. The Volkmar the Grim Patreon supporter campaign. Last time we had a poll, and thanks to me checking what episode number it was, I can tell you that the poll said that we shouldn't kill the orcs. Apparently people haven't had enough of Helmgart. Fair enough, I guess we'll just see more Helmgarts. I mean, yes, thanks Marcus. Marcus is there currently defending Helmgart for us, thank you very much. And what we want to do is maybe...
Goddess forbids it.
Does she though? Does she forbid it? Also, what are you doing here? I mean, it's not like you've captured any other settlements along the way. You're literally just heading straight for Altdorf, aren't you? It will, yes, I know it will. So we're going to bring Marcus back to help with the vampires, because although we have taken Sylvania, and that has caused the vampires some amount of pain, we still have plenty of vampires left to kill, and Manfred is still quite strong, so we still need to do a lot more killing.
Volkmar the Grim.
Indeed, that's who we are. So, let us get... I don't know, no, what's the point of making dwarves faster? Fucking having a fucking underwater dartboard. I mean, inflatable dartboard. Or a chocolate teapot. One of them. Let's... I don't know, fucking defensive... Cool. I mean, the likelihood... I've never really understood this skill, because the likelihood of the AI laying siege to a city with an army in it is so fucking low. They would attack anything else before then. And even if they did attack it, they would attack it with like overwhelming numbers. So having the 15% reduction of towers in siege battle, reload time reduction, legitimately almost pointless in my opinion, but there we go.
They will be judged.
They will be judged indeed. And I guess we could go and harass Mr. Weber over here. But you come down here. We're going to have a look around. Just have a quick check. I need to retake them. I need to take Schwarzhafen as well. Obviously, we've got some vampiric public order problems over here because, you know, vampires do not like... We're really purging the vampires at the moment. We've got 4% a turn, 4% of vampires getting staked every turn. Quite a high number, but we have had a little vampire rebellion over here, which really just makes it easier to find them. So I don't quite know what they think they're doing, but getting staked... maybe staking their way to the head of the... It didn't make any sense, don't worry about it.
Yes.
Path to glory, we can get +1 Imperial Authority. We got 5,000 prestige, so I'm going to contact trusted officials. There we go. That has reduced our Imperial Authority to 0 once more.
My knowledge is yours.
Indeed. Right, we're under a little bit of siege here.
Sigma.
Volkmar is the... I am the law! Seriously, what the fuck was the point? Good God, Jesus, that's a lot of stuff.
Volkmar.
Good grief. Right, we're going to boost income, apparently, is what we're doing. Okay, you've got everything. What? I mean, you're never going to assassinate someone, so how about... Campaign... I don't think that affects the army, does it? That's the only thing. Campaign line of sight's not the worst thing. I don't know if that stacks, though. I guess you could have an entertainer. You've got fisherman, you've got ferryman, you've got hedge wizard, initiate. Initiate's quite good. That's lots of untainted going on there. How much untainted? Have we got 3% a turn? It's not to seem that much, but...
The instrument of Sigma.
I mean, I'm not going to complain.
Setting forth.
Right, we go to Fort Oberstrike. We can hit the moot next turn.
I trust no man.
We're going to come over here and knock... Oh, hello.
Show me the accused.
Are you actually any good?
Judged.
It says yes. I don't think that army will do very well, to be honest, should it actually attack us. So I'm just going to... Hello.
Devotee of the lady.
Yes, but what the fuck are you doing here?
Marcus Wolfhart.
Okay, 4 turns. We'll have good defenses. Obviously, I'll have to
Marcus Wolfhart.
fight that battle every single time it comes up. But we'll go and deal with some vampires.
The righteous hammer of Sigmar.
Indeed. So we got that. We got. I mean, that seems fine. I don't. Okay, let's get Quartermaster to reduce our upkeep.
By the Helden hammer.
Quite like that. The Tradesman is okay. I like having the Pillory Savant isn't really that useful in my opinion. Maybe it was like an aura, but just having plus 50%. I mean, 50% vigor can cause fear. It doesn't really feel like it's that useful. Just for one unit, you know? Maybe that's just me. Let's Telsian can get Soul Fire because he burns ever so bright, and the light that burns twice as bright burns half as long, as we are fully aware.
Seek out the heretics.
I'm trying. I mean, if anything, I'm finding more and more every second of every day, which is probably kind of the problem I'm having. I mean, more chance to assassinate is quite good. So let's get you. I like the Untainted. The research rate is quite good. I mean, we're really going to be able to assassinate people very nicely. And also bringing that corruption down as well, which is, again, quite nice. We're going to have a rebellion down here, so we're going to have to deal with that one. Do we have defences here? We do. So actually, that's probably fine. That's probably fine. I just need to try and kill the rest of these vampires. I need to clean out the south. The Moots and Schwarzhafen need to be cleansed, and then we need to move northward. This is why having two armies would be quite nice, because I can bring markers up through Talabekland, and then we can bring Volkmar up through Ostermark. With any luck, also dealing with what's Dryka, because she could be a bit of a problem. Also, I need to kill Rakarth, who realistically shouldn't be much of a problem, but
Speak. Show me the accused.
be a specialist. There we go. Imminent rebellion over there, which is... Yep, that's fine. What I might do is just let them rebel and soak up some of that public order, and then I'll take the Moot Schwarzhafen and then swing back around, knock them out. And then... To be honest, though, I feel like the garrison can easily deal with any kind of rebellious army, so I'm not super worried about it. However, I do think we're going to have more vampires coming down from the north. I think Manfred probably has a fair few more stacks to throw my way. I'm not worried about dealing with them. It's dealing with all of them at the same time. More trying to stop them from retaking settlements and basically being a pain in the arse is really what I'm worried. I also need to, resettle the Empire, because God knows they need the help. Although, having said that, they'll probably then just tell me to get stuffed when I ask for a non-aggression pact. Hello. Right, we're going to assert independence for Talabeklands. It's going to give me some ruddy... Look at this! +1 Imperial Authority. How much Imperial Authority have we lost through elected counts destroyed? -14, for fuck's sake. There's not even... that means that multiple... There's not even 14 fucking elector counts. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13. One of which is me. One of which doesn't start off as one. So, realistically, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which means 4 times I've recreated an elector count only for them to die again. And the fact that Midland has been fine, Nordland has been fine. That means that several of them have died more than once, and I've had to bring them back, and they still don't want to give me a fucking non-aggression pact.
I will not.
It's fine. I'm not salty about it. I'm honest.
Volkmar the Grim. Sigmar is with us.
Sure.
Sigmar, grant me strength.
Is this going to piss them? I hope it doesn't piss them off. Stirland. I don't think it will. I think it might piss them off next turn. Oh, fuck, if they get wiped out by fucking vampires again. No, they're not actually a war with the vampires. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we'll bring Sterling back from the dead then. I could always use more money. You've run off, understandably. Right, so I want to bring Marcus down here. Now this army actually looks pretty good. I mean, I could... like, a steam tank would be nice. Because that just rounds out any army, doesn't it, really? So, I would like a steam tank.
Of judgment ready.
And we're just going to keep... No, we can't afford knocking down. Can I afford stabbing? I can't even afford to stab people.
It is time.
God, times are hard and friends are few. Fuck me. Let's get the worst skill in the game. Literally the worst skill. I mean, almost... It's even worse than recruitment reduction, because at least that has some kind of point. Brother, you can have Sigmar's ward. Yeah, okay. Okay, we'll go and grab Schwarzhafen. We'll swing around to deal with the rebellion at Castle Drakenhof. Sort of Kane rests. That's good to know. Sterling's back alive, and they do like me 10. That's the most they can like me. Rakarth is raiding Eelheart, which is a real kick in the nuts. Also, I probably need to go and kill him, don't I? Is that 2 armies he has now around that area? If so, that's problematic. I mean, 1 army's fine. 2 of them, that's a problem. Why he's... Oh, for fuck's... Yeah. See, this is what I was concerned about.
Hail to Leon Core. How can the Empire aid you?
Hello. No, and I want to try and get rid of... Right, apparently there's a bug with getting rid of... Right, so they've got 2 armies here, but this is fine, because at least they're coming down here. We can kill them. I'm not so worried about losing Waldenhofen and Castle Tempelhof, all that kind of stuff. I can lose those, and I'm not really going to be that bothered about it. Oh, for fuck's sake, not again! I swear, you guys... I guess they put all the effort of putting these fortress battles in, so I assume they just really wanted you to experience them again and 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 again. Wrong button. That one. There we go. Right. Okay. So. Oh, right. Oh, see, I'm more than happy for them to bring cavalry. That's fine, especially cavalry with no shields, because that means that's pretty much just target practice. Or it would be. I mean, I'm going to be honest. Our crossbows were getting quite highly ranked for defending the city, but they died. So we've got some new boys. So, you know, learn how to crossbow, guys, because you're going to be. Oof. You're gonna. I mean, you're going to get the experience very quickly. Oh, watch out, ladders! Better shoot faster! Fortunately, these big uns are wavering. Ah, they're broken. There we go. Off they go. Back the way they came. Lovely. Boar boys as well. We've got some Night Goblin archers. Letting loose. I think we're alright. Don't have a great cannon. Only 1 mortar as well. That's a bit of a shame. Never mind. I'm sure we'll be okay. Yeah, the Empire Captain's getting his head kicked in. Run, my friend! Run! No, you don't have a name. You're just Empire Captain. You're not important enough. Don't care what your name is. Jeremy. His name's Jeremy. Right, he's getting... Right, these stone trolls are getting... The halberdiers are generally very good, but against stone trolls they just don't seem to be particularly effective. I guess because stone trolls are actually quite killy. Plus the Orc War boss there as well. So we're getting some of our crossbows off the wall because there does seem to be an Orc Shaman. I'm going to send my other unit of halberdiers. I'm like, well, this unit of halberdiers will hold out fine against these stone trolls. No, they won't. But at least they can prod this Orc Shaman to death. So that's something. Go on, poke him. Poke him. Go on, prod him. Faster, please. Oh, he's just knocked someone's head off. He's a shaman, guys. He's the orc version of a nerd. Just poke him to... Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright. The Black Orcs are off the wall. We're going to send our great swords to try and deal with this Black Orc big boss. I'll say try. The Empire... Jeremy's back, and he's going to throw himself against the Black Orcs. We've got some knights coming in as well. Our swordsmen are holding the Orc Biggins at bay for the moment, anyway. And our halberdiers have, yep, died horribly. That's a bit of a problem, but we've got the crossbows. The crossbows are going to just open fire on the stone trolls, try and whittle them down ASAP. As well as the war boss. No, stone trolls, go and attack the... Yeah, go and surround the great sword. Is that a good idea, surrounding the great swords? Doesn't feel like it. I need a little bit of mortar fire here. This would be good. On top of the Black Orcs, please. That's it. Yeah. That's what we want. And crossbows in the back of the stone trolls, that would be good as well. In comes the cavalry. I know for a fact that cavalry not very good against stone trolls, but it's going to be enough to cause them to waver. Another little charge over there, slamming into the back of the Black Orcs. We've got the goblin... Ooh, lovely mortar shots there. Very precise. We've got some light goblin archers heading this way. These guys have fanatics. Look at those mortar shots, getting some... Uh-oh, there goes the war. There goes the fanatics. Fortunately, they mostly seem to be aimed at the goblins, so... Lovely bit of goblin jam there. And the knights should be able to deal with those night goblin... I'm not gonna put too much hope on the knights there, because they do seem to be absolute trash, but... Gonna fingers crossed there, hope that they manage to deal with that, and then we can come back and hopefully finish off these Black Orcs just in time to save the day, because the Great Swords are now running away. Fortunately, they have taken a lot of damage from the crossbows. Can we get a little knight charge in here? Get a little knight charge. Get a knight charge. Get a light. Yep. Okay. Good. Right. We need to. Right. The halberdiers are off from poking the shaman. They didn't actually manage to kill the shaman, and so the shaman is currently trying to beat up some crossbowmen, which is quite annoying because I need those crossbowmen to be shooting at the greenskins. Fortunately, the enemy army is almost dead. Almost. I agree. Yeah, that's pretty much my strategy. It's not a great strategy, admittedly. There's certainly some areas which probably could use a little bit more emphasis, but generally, yes. Just kill anything with a green face.
My sword arm hurts. Will they not stop?
Look, if your sword arm hurts, then you shouldn't have been doing that thing last night. Alright, well, finally, it looks like most of the orcs, or at least the Black Orcs, have been dealt with. They are now running away. Some little mortar shots on those big uns up on the wall. Hopefully should see them off. And just then, the Black Orc big boss left. I'm going to try and kill as many of these characters as possible, because the more characters we kill, the less that are going to come... Oh, will you stop? Oh, the Doom Diver. Kill the Doom Diver. Someone kill the Doom Diver.
As long as we draw breath, they will die.
Okay, go and kill the Goblin Doom Diver. Shoot the Black Orc big bosses. Right, do I have to do everything myself? Okay, it looks like the big bosses are finally almost for fuck's sake. Okay, there we go. Army loss is now taking effect by the looks of it. Yep, there we go. The Goblin Doom Diver is running away. We're going to chase that down and kill it, and we're going to shoot the big bosses full of crossbow bolts so they don't come back. Okay, that was a little bit close. I tried to kill as many characters as possible. Oh, you're still survive. How did you survive? You're supposed to be dead. Is there another one? Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, well, that's probably okay. It's just annoying I'm going to have to fight it again. Well, I think this has to be a record. 2 battles in the same turn. Fine. Well, the garrison is quite depleted, but most importantly we have the crossbows. So we're going to be whittling down, especially these Nottingham pump wagons. And this giant, they need to die. More Black Orcs, they need to get mortared. Only up on the wall long enough to get some shots from the tower, and then we are pulling back. Got our knights on top of this ramp here, so we can get some nice little charges down there. That'd be pretty good, I think. Right, Nottingham pump wagons are out of here. Just most of them died. And this Goblin Great Shaman is getting filled full. I mean, not as many crossbow bolts as I would have hoped, to be honest. He's getting shot at, but I feel like there should be more. Doesn't feel like you're really putting your effort in here, lads. I feel like there should be a little bit more cross bolts. Action, maybe. No? Okay, well, fine. So pulling back to the ramp. That's what it is. It's a slopey thing. A slopey ramp. And we're going to pull the crossbows back as well now that the Goblin Great Shaman is running away. He's running out of range. There's no point keeping the shot. Are you shooting into the wall? Is that what you're... Are you literally like firing directly into the wall in front of you? You bunch of nerds. I swear, if you're wasting ammunition, get the fuck off that wall. Get over here. So we're going to be bombarding the Black Orcs. Like that. Not like that. And we do have a Night Goblin Shaman who is currently sneaking round the outside. There's Black Orcs taking a bit of a beating. We've also got some Night Goblin Archers. They'll also be sneaking around the outside. But frankly, my main issue here is definitely the Black Orcs and the Giants. So we can kill those, then we're probably fine. Probably. I mean, to be honest, I'm a little bit surprised they didn't bring the remnants of the previous army. Had they done that, I might have been in some trouble, but thankfully they just attacked one at a time, so that's good. I mean, had they brought this army along with the first army, I would have been in a real pickle. That Goblin Great Shaman is also sneaking around the outside. Goblins, eh? What are you going to do? Adorable little bastards. Don't know what the Giant's doing. He's taking the scenic route. Doesn't quite know where he's going. He's blinded probably by blood. He's going to throw sneaky stabbing on him, which is going to increase his armor piercing and melee attack, which means oof. Oh, I needed those halberdiers. Wow, he's doing a mauling, but then he's... Ow. But then he's getting filled full of crossbow bolts, and you can see his health dropping incredibly rapidly. The Black Orcs have turned up as well. So this giant's got 34 kills. I mean, he's not going to get many more though, because that's a lot of crossbow bolts currently lodged in his brain. And down he goes. Right, now we just need to kill these Black Orcs. No problem. However, you can see that the Goblin Great Shaman and Night Goblin Shaman and also the Night Goblin Archers are sneaking around. Now, I'm not too worried about this because I can't actually see this. Can I see this? I can see the Goblin Great Shaman. I'm not super concerned about this because I can turn around and shoot at him. So I'm going to just concentrate on dealing with the Black Orcs at the moment. And as soon as they've killed all my infantry, I can, of course, throw my Empire Knights down at them. So, you know, no worries, right? Plus some mortar shells. I mean, that is going to worry my own infantry, but never mind. Okay, we've done a lot of damage to the Black Orcs. They have mostly killed all my infantry, though. but we're going to send the Knights down. Going to career into them. Very nice. Do quite a chunk of damage. Meanwhile, my archers are going to concentrate fire on taking out the Goblin Great Shaman, because he may be standing there smirking that he's so sneaky. He's headed round behind our lines. He's capturing the settlement, but, you know, I've got crossbows with crossbow bolts that can fire at range, and he happens to be inside of it. So, yeah, there goes a face full of crossbow bolts, not looking so smirky anymore. Now you've got one lodged in your forehead and shoulder and wolf. You know, fair play. He does actually, like, run away. I'm not super worried. These Black Orcs are really just being a pain in the arse, though. So I'm going to pull back, get my crossbow shooting at them again. However, meanwhile, we do have these Night Goblin archers who are sneaking into range. Fortunately, of course, they are Night Goblin archers, so not the end of the world. I mean, the halberdiers are sticking in the fight. There goes the war. Now capturing the settlement, but I'm not too concerned about that because, of course, if I can rout the army, then I win anyway. So, and I reckon I can easily win in 180 seconds. Ooh, lovely little mortar volley there. We spotted these Night Goblins. Fortunately, no, they are Night Goblins, and so a few volleys of crossbows seize them off, and with that the entire army breaks, leaving us still in control of the city. For the moment, anyway. God, that's really annoying. Having to fight that same battle again and again and again. I mean, twice in one turn is the most I've ever had to do. The moot petitions. Other moot request order to the Emperor. He pleads men be sent to the nervous about one casting intent. Well, yes, considering the moot has been conquered like 5 times in the past 10 turns. Not a huge surprise. I guess we'll grant the Halfling's request. I mean, he's not wrong. And Stirland wants to confederate. Well, I'm going to assert its independence. Oh, dear. Okay, we've got income from gold mines and iron mines. And the Red Duke is back. Oh, I would like to take Schwarzhafen, but I'm going to have to... Yeah, me too. We're going to have to head back, deal with this.
Attack!
Yep, you're going to run away. Now, what I'm going to do is actually march into Castle Tempelhof. Because that means all these armies are now threatened by Volkmar. And we have had the rebellion here. Again, that's not a huge... I'm not going to upgrade Eschen or Waldenhof because obviously we've got the Red Duke here, although his army should be fairly easy to knock out. We do only have the one army there, which is fine. But I'm going to have to march back to deal with that because obviously... He is now threatening Eelheart, which does have defences, but doesn't have good defences. So would potentially fall to that many Blackguard. I mean, Altdorf I'm not worried about, but seriously, guys. I mean, at least we've healed up a little bit. That's something.
Stop that!
And you're almost. I mean, why?
Valiant Lord.
The Empire, a land of peasants and low-born pocket changers. I have no respect for such people.
I blow raspberries in your general direction. Yeah, you really don't like the Skull Smashers because they keep trespassing on your territory, don't you? Will you join my war against the Skull Smashers? Low. What about if I... Really? Fuck's sake. You fucking guys. What about... Right. What... Oh, actually, you know what? Carrick Ziflin, hello. Hi, you like me?
Let's hear what you have to say.
How about...
Before Oath Gold.
Okay. Low. What about... if I give... right. Let's do that. And... offer? I mean, you were high. Why... why does no one want to fight them? Seriously? It just feels literally insane that you obviously do not like each other. Oh, you haven't met them, so maybe that's why. How have you not fucking met them? They're right next to you, you stupid bearded twat. God, I'm getting so angry with the diplomacy. Oh, what about a military alliance? You're all with Paravon, but fucking who cares Paravon, eh? Fuck Paravon, am I right? Well, non-aggression pact. Would you give me money in exchange for that?
Never.
Nope. Yep. I really fucking hate the diplomacy. That's why I used to play evil races, because then you don't have to worry about diplomacy. You just go around twatting people. That's all you need to do then. Right. Rather than tell you what, let's have a defensive alliance, because that just makes sense, right?
Very well.
All right. We'll do that.
Champion of the lady.
Yeah. Now, who are you at war with? So, could I do this then? Can I go and talk to Rekarth, wherever the fuck he is? Where are you stupid, pointy-headed bastard? Oh, fuck this. Right. There you are. Come here.
You're no better than fodder.
Yeah, alright. I don't really care. Right. So what if I break... Someone said you can break your military access, but it doesn't look like I can break my military access with anyone. Just my non-aggression, trade, and defensive alliance, so I can't actually do that. So I was thinking I could maybe break... I mean, I guess it's not the biggest...
Do you wish the lady's favour?
Apparently I just can't cancel my military access treaty. All the people you don't like I'm at war with, so I can't offer to break...
Now then, Manlin, what brings you here this day?
Ah, I'll break it with those. That's not what I fucking asked, is it? I don't even know who these guys are. I'm not going to take that because I just get the feeling that you'll probably... Oh, they're the... Have you lost... You've lost Caracas to the Pirates of Tarantio, which is a fresh new flavour. Richter's clan nest is laying... Why are the dwarves always shit when they're my potential allies? Why are they never good when they're my potential allies? Why are they always so bad? When I'm fighting them, they're tenacious as fuck. Like, they just won't stop. And yet, as soon as I'm like, yes, let's be friends with dwarves, they just roll over and die. Okay. Let's get to Steam Tank, because that will make me happy. It will improve my very low mood at this moment in time. So angry. Oh, that's it. You piss off. Go on. Get out of here, you... Fucking... This is why you don't use diplomacy in Total Warhammer. It's just... It's so frustrating. Sure. Yeah, group hug. Come on, group. Join the party, guys. I'll take you all on. I do not give a shit. Like, I love this game. I do. It's oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, not again. I'm so bored of defending Helmgart. I really can't be fucked. Can I just try this? Oh fuck! Thank fuck for that. I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't even. Right. Right. Oh god, thank god I didn't have to fight that again. I swear. So many greenskins dead. So little shits were given. Right, first things first. Really? I thought the garrison would be... Okay, right, well fine. We'll deal with that in a second. Give me a second, right? Right, so we've got...
Test me at your peril.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of dweebs. He's just called me a moron, which is rude. It's very rude. Let us get... Is there anything that's going to really change my life here? Nope. Nope. I do want to get that at some point, but not right now. So let's just get Quartermaster, because that's going to give me upkeep reduction, which means that this army's only going to cost 5k. So I could potentially get another army, which would be good. Okay, now we do have the garrison here. It's not much, but it is a nice little sacrificial feast for whatever. Sure. Otherwise, this should be a fairly easy battle to win, to be honest. And I could lightning strike the shit out of them. Which, to be honest, just makes sense. Why would I not lightning strike the shit out of them? Because that way... Ooh, Massa Moon's Pride. That is nice. That is very... Right, brother... You're getting this. Oh, I guess we've got the armour of meteoric iron, haven't we? What armour have you got? Shit armour. So you can have that. And you can have... You've got everything. Apart from... Have Sigmar's Ward. That'll keep people from shooting at you. Not that the vampire's going to be shooting you, but... You know, better than nothing.
I will cleanse them.
Don't... Red Duke, what are you doing? You can't run away.
Onwards.
You big cowards. Come back here. Come back here, you cheeky little monkey. Where do you think you're going? You're running away. You've got glittering scales. I think I'll take that as well. A lightning strike, because that'll reduce their leadership. It should be a fairly easy battle. Especially when I'm not having to fight them all at the same time. Good old lightning strike. I knew it would come in useful. It's one of those things where... It's... I feel like the blue skill line is always quite boring, but... The way the AI throws stacks at you on the higher difficulties means that having that ability to only fight them one at a time is so potent. I'd say it's almost a necessity, and yet most of the time I don't pick it because goddamn it's so boring. Right, on left flanks we've got enemy cavalry. We're going to send Telsian II the Modning in to tank them all with his face. And then we can bring in the Knights of Quitho. Let's do some damage. Same on the other flank, 2 more units of cavalry. Brother Alexius taking them on. And dropping some Sigmar's love all over them before Zintler's Reichsguard and mop them up. So far, so good. See Volkmar's getting stuck in, getting a lovely crowd around him. He does like to preach to a motley crew. This is exactly what he's doing. We've got our old gents charging across the... It's probably not very good for them, this water. So to be honest. I think that'll do it. Probably... Oh, terrible in their joints. The flagellants, though, are going to... Yeah, I mean... They're going to murder their way through pretty much all of this infantry. Thomas the Steam Tank is taking on the Red Duke. He's a very useful engine, particularly at kicking the arse of vampires. Who knew? And yeah, the Vargeists get mown down. The Knights of Quest are actually having a tough time battling the Black Knights over here, but we do have Flagellants backing them up. course, Telsian's getting stuck in as well. Good lad. So the enemy army is dissipating very, very quickly, especially because, you know, we've got our handguns picking them off as well. Nice thing about the flagellants, of course, they've got missile resistance rather than shields, which means even if they do get shot in the back, still get that missile resistance. That's useful in my armies, it really is. Shields, I tend to do more damage to my own armies than anyone else does. I felt bad for the Red Duke. He was probably sent down here by Manfred. He was like, go and retake the homeland. 30 seconds later, the Red Duke turns up. Turns out Volkmar just wants it more, I'm sorry. He just wanted it more. Hello? Why is everyone running away from me?
Your actions are unwise.
Oh, you're going to join the party, are you? I say join the party, I mean die, obviously.
The wicked flee before me.
Yes, I mean, with, in fairness, fairly good reason. You won't attack this turn. If we head back here, that'll give us a turn to replenish. There we go. Only one skill point after all that. Jesus. Barely worth the effort. Okay, let's get the war against chaos, because that just, you know, makes sense, really. Now we've got all the upkeep reductions. Sounds pretty good. Steel technology, probably not going to do that. Smoke and mirrors, I kind of forgot to grab that one, so we'll do that. And Brother Alexius, you've pretty much got everything. So I guess maybe conviction. Why not? And Telsian, you're going to get, yep, further. Perfect. And Jorik. I guess missile reduction and then what's the point in charge bonus? You've got a charge bonus of 14. What is the point in increasing it to 29? You're never going to charge anyone. It's just not going to happen, mate. I'm sorry. Now, are you actually running away, or are you being a knob and just trying to run away from our army, and then they'll come back as soon as you think I'm not there? I'm going to lay a little ambush and see if you want to come back. My gut says you're going to come back. My gut says you're going to come back. Okay, we've got all this upgrading. That's all good. Temple for upgrade. This is upgrading. I'm going to upgrade Eschen, I think, first, because Waldenhof is the more likely to get hit, being that it's in the north. Ooh, Azhag is actually doing okay for himself for the first time ever. I think it's the first ever campaign I've seen Azhag do okay for himself, and of course means he's fighting the dwarves in the north. Evidently, yeah.
They will be judged.
Yes, but not right now, because we don't have the money. I will do that, however.
No survivors!
At least it's not Helmgart. And it's not Greenskins. So there is that. That's a bit of a win, if you think about it. However, this is going to be a tough fight, because they've got a lot of black guards. And I probably should have concentrated fire on their crossbows. I should have concentrated fire on their crossbows with my crossbows. That probably would have been sensible. But the black guard advancing, I decided to pull back towards the city centre, sort of like defend on this ramp. I also should have put the cannons just off the lip of this, because where they are, they can only fire really through the gate, and that doesn't work out very well. I'm taking a lot of damage from the enemy crossbows, and that's going to be a problem. However, I mean, we have done quite a lot of damage to the enemy army already, so that's good. I mean, we outnumber them easily. We've only lost one man so far. So, I mean, that's good. but these crossbows are really going to start doing a number on my halberdiers, who of course are not shielded. And this is why I should, if I'd stayed on the wall a little bit longer, I could have started whittling down those crossbows, and that probably would have made my life a lot easier in the long run. Getting our boys into position. Got my knights protecting my flanks. It's not a lot to protect my flanks, but it should be okay. Reikland is just very... he's just chilling at the gate. Look at him, waggling his sausage right in my face. Does mean he's going to take the gatehouse before they smash through it. There we go, they've actually taken the gatehouse, which means they can just open the gates now. Don't have to burn their way through it with the little hand attacks. Reikland. You can see old Jeremy there cheering on the men. Gets whipped in the back. Ooh, nasty. Who the fuck did that? Doomfire Warlocks charging in. I pulled back the halberdiers at the last second because we're going to get a Doom Bolt in the face. It's going to sting. That stung. So crossbows doing quite a lot of damage already. But the swordsman lasted a little bit less longer than I thought they would. However, now the halberdiers are in here, these Doomfire Warlocks should go down pretty quickly. These chariots as well. The Black Guard, though, are going to be, you know, a tougher customer because they're very good infantry. And my cannons keep trying to, like, wander down the slope to go and have a closer look. Which, no, don't, guys, don't do that. Just... oh god, that's a lot of Black Guards. Now the crossbows are coming in. At least the chariots are going down, so that's good. We've got some great swords held in reserve as well. But our crossbows are going to be the targets of the enemy crossbows, and seeing as they're the ones doing the most damage, that's bad news. I mean, the great swords no, they're not a match. They are... the Black Guard are just better in almost every way. I mean, the great swords are anti-infantry, so there is that. But apart from that, the Black Guard are just... they've just got higher melee attack, they've got higher weapon strength, they're just more armor piercing, they're just better. They're just a better unit, to be honest. Oh, that's going to sting. That's really going to sting. Oof. That took out a lot of great swords. I'm being debuffed. The mortars, at least, getting some work done. That's good. I need my cannons. My cannons are currently facing the... oh, they are facing the right way. That's good. Are you actually shooting it? You've killed 8 things. That's nothing. And now you're being shot at by crossbows. This isn't... guys. Oh, now the cannons are exploding. At least the mortars are getting shit done. Look at this. Holy balls. On this flank, we are fighting some Cold One Knights. Cold One Knights are anti-large, but they've already taken some damage, so I'm feeling like we should be okay. They do have better weapon strength as well, and their armor piercing. And yeah, okay, well that's probably fine. Don't worry about that one. They're being overwhelmed by Doomfire Warlocks. Whose Doom Bolts have done huge amounts of damage. Like, when I use Doom Bolt, it kills like 5 people. Jeez, they're just running around murdering everything. It's pandemonium. And they've broken through my lines. That's bad news. I mean, we've killed a lot of them. But they've killed more of us, and that's a problem because they've got better units than we do. These Doomfire Warlocks are just chased. Ugh, this is bad. Alright, well, at least the crossbows... Where are they going? Are they heading for the city centre? I think they're heading for the city centre. They're going to try and capture it. Somehow, and I don't know how, but these mortars are still firing and still managing to land kills. Our knights have charged in to try and help out, but against Blackguard, they're... It's like throwing a bunch of tins of food at a can opener and hoping it's gonna win the engagement, and it's really not. The Halberdiers are coming back, which is good. I mean, for how long, I don't know. Rakarth is currently chasing after my great swords by himself. He's taken a few shots from the crossbows, who have rallied. We've actually managed to see off the Cold One Knights. We lost most of the unit doing it, but it succeeds, so that's a bit of a win. Leave him alone, Rakarth, you big jerk. Where the fuck do you think you're going? I'm fairly sure that was our own crossbows as well. It's just the way he got two in the side of the head and then fell over. Okay, let's kill Rakarth, because yeah, we're gonna kill Rakarth as revenge, because this battle is lost. They've got way too much stuff. I mean, we've done a lot of damage. I mean, a lot of these units are pretty much dead, but there's just way too much stuff compared to what we have left. We've got half the number of units, and ours are inherently just worth less than the Blackguard. And frankly, I'm starting to really hate fighting these fortress battles. I'm fairly sure they're probably a good 30 to 40% of the battles I fought in this campaign, if not more. And they're starting to wear a little bit thin, so if anything, losing a fortress just means I won't have to fight more of the fucking things. Which at this point just sounds quite nice. Not having to fight more fortress battles. That sounds... Is Rakarth dead yet? Can we... There we go. Okay, well, Rakarth is dead. That's something, I guess. You know what? I might just auto-resolve these fort battles in future, because God knows it's certainly more annoying to try and defend them than a normal settlement, in my opinion. I guess it's not as... I guess they've got more defences than a normal settlement. I literally just started upgrading that. So I hope you know how annoying that was. Alright, at least we can... I mean, Rakarth is dead, but at least we can wipe out his army. So I guess that's something. Although the fact he's dicking about, running around... Yeah.
My visions predict fate.
Well, that's good to know. Right, at least we can probably hold... I mean, that was a fairly nasty army to face, to be honest. That was a lot of Blackguard and shit, so that's fairly understandable. Right, okay, I'm gonna... Let us bring you over here. What I'll do is I'll recruit another army here, and if I then need it...
Volkmar the Grim.
I don't know why you want to die so badly. I need to relieve Drakenhof, though. I mean, it's probably okay. So they have Graveguard. That's reasonably nasty. There's not an awful lot of missile units here. Okay, let's... Right, first things first, I need another army. That's just a given. So what we're going to do is we're going to recruit an Archlector. I'm going to recruit Errol.
serve Sigmar.
Indeed. Now what we're going to try, and I'm going to save this before I do, because God knows if this doesn't work.
Protector of the weak.
Summon the Elector Counts.
Nope, Carl is once again fucking invisible. Perfect. Right. Amazing. So basically we can't use Carl, and I don't know why. Because as soon as Carl appears... There he is.
Bring me to my men.
I can't, because you don't exist, mate.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Oh my god, I can't... Holy shit, how did I get... Oh, can I... Oh, I can click... You know what, I never realised that. I can click on the little circles to get to you.
I command here.
Right, so Carl... I wonder if it's something to do with the fact that I've given the Reikland Runefang to someone. I don't think that's it. Could it be a mod? Maybe, but which mod? I genuinely don't know. Okay, so we'll fuck it. We'll get Errol. Okay, Errol is going to be our Archlector. He's going to lead our forces into battle. In the meantime, yeah, we need Marcus to deal with this. I'm gonna leave Fort Begbus, to be honest. Ilhart can deal with any I'm going to recruit another army here. This will defend the Reikland from all threats. Meanwhile, Marcus can head into Talabekland to deal with the vampires, and
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
Volkmar is... The problem is, I don't know. Stirland might be out. Do they have an army here? It does say military presence. It does say... So that suggests that they do have it. So they could... So I don't know if they're going to attack Castle Drakenhof. If they attack Castle Drakenhof, I don't know if I can hold it. It's very much a case of, I think I can, but losing Castle Drakenhof at this stage would be nasty. On the other hand, they may just siege it for a bit. In which case, I can easily go and knock out Ulrich von Diel, whatever, this guy, and then come back to it. So, okay, the poll for next time. Do I deal with Rebellion first, or go and deal with Fort Oberstreu? So if I go and deal with Castle Drakenhof, I might lose Castle Tempelhof. And then I'll have to deal with this army in a fortified position, which would be slightly more annoying. It's not the end of the world, but it'd be slightly more annoying. Like having to, say, fight 4 fucking Helmgart battles in one fucking episode. But that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.